Hello yogis, we're going to do a relaxed flow today. I'm on vacation and well, that's why we do a relaxed flow, and I am with my sisters. And well, when you're ready, then we're going to start. First, take an easy seat. If you want to cross-legged or on your heels, that's fine. So, if you want to, you can close your eyes. First, we try to settle down, and as always, we try to let go of all the things outside your room, and just be present. So just be here. So focus on your being here. Be aware of your surroundings, of where you are. And when you feel you're ready, then bring the arms up towards the sky. Bring the hand palms together above your head. And with an exhale, we bring the hands before the heart in prayer. Inhale first. Exhale, bow your head towards your heart. And we unite body and mind here. So we try to keep the focus here the whole time. From here we move into child pose. So bring your sitting bones on your heels. Reach with your fingertips towards the front of your mat and place your forehead or your chin on the floor. If the floor is a bit too far away, you can maybe use a block or maybe a cushion for your forehead. A gentle stretch in the spine, buttocks, armpits and shoulders. And from here we come on hands and knees in tabletop. Wrists and shoulders above each other, knees and hips. And then we're going to do some cat-cow. So inhale, curl your tailbone up and look up. And with an exhale, pull the belly button in and start to round your spine. So when you inhale, it's a cow. And with an exhale, think about a big angry cat. If you want to make other movements, maybe with the neck or hips, stay a bit longer in cat or cow. Feel free to do so. So try to create movement in your whole spine. From your tailbone all the way up towards your vertebrae in your neck. And then maybe 1 or 2 more movements here, just to warm up the spine. And make yourself ready for melting heart. So we're going to melt the heart towards the earth. Reach with your fingertips towards the front of the mat and maybe chin or your forehead on the floor. Try to keep the knees and the hips in one line. One more breath here. Start to walk your hands back, your sitting bones back towards your heels, and return into a child pose. Coming on hands and knees again, back in tabletop. Extend the right leg behind you. Inhale, with an exhale, we're going to bring the knee towards the nose and round your spine. Inhale, bring the foot up towards the crown, and with an exhale towards the nose or chest. Inhale up, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Now when you have the knee by the chest, see if you can bring it closer towards your nose or your knee. Pull your belly button in and make yourself as small as possible. Then place the foot between the hands. Curl the toes under, lift the knee and come to a low lunge. And square the hips, moving right hip back, left hip forward. Lengthen the spine and reach with the crown towards the front. Don't forget to push your heel towards the back of the mat, so don't hang in the hips here. Use the strength in the legs. Now place the left knee on the floor and bring the left foot, left leg a little bit more towards the left. Extend the right leg up into the sky and bring the right arm up. Arm alongside the ear. Inhale. When exhale, knee and elbow together. And then inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, crunch. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, you lengthen, and with an exhale, you place your right hand on the floor and keep the right leg lifted. Now bring the right leg towards the right. Try to keep the heel and the knee in one line. Right hand stays, bring the left arm up, inhale. When exhale, place your left shoulder on the floor and your left ear also. Right arm alongside your head or maybe on your lower back. Try not to collapse in the chest. And place your right hand back on the earth. Press yourself back on your hands. Now start to lift the right leg up and bring it over your left foot and point your toes into the earth. Then on the inhale, lift it up towards the side and exhale, cross. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Now place both knees next to each other and sit for a moment on your heels. And you can always adjust. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and start to open the chest and point your hands towards the earth. Bring your shoulders on your back. And when exhale, place your hands on the floor behind your hips. And on the inhale, see if you can lift the buttocks up. And exhale, sitting down. Two more. Inhale. Open the chest. Then exhale. Inhale, lengthen the front body. And exhale. Start to walk back on hands and knees in tabletop. Extend the left leg behind you. Inhale. When exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. And then inhale up towards the crown. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Now bring the knee towards the chest or nose. And see if you can make you small. Pull your belly button in and round your spine. And then place the foot between the hands. Start to curl the toes into the earth. Lift the knee. Move the hips towards the midline. Press down your left foot. And, well, maintain your position for one more breath. Inhaling. And with an exhale, you place your right knee on the floor. Right hand stays. And swing the left leg up behind you. So extend the left leg behind you. I'm going to turn around. So we are here. Inhale. And with exhale, bring the arm alongside your ear. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now crunch and bring the elbow and the knee together. And see if you can make yourself small. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, small. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach alongside your ear. And with an exhale, place your left hand on the floor. Now bring your left leg towards the left. Try to keep the heel and the knee in one line. Right hand stays. Bring the left arm up. Inhale. When exhale, bring your left shoulder on the floor and your left ear. And then maybe your right arm alongside your head, or maybe on your lower back. Your choice. Place your right hand on the floor, back with both hands on the floor. Bring the left leg up, lift it up, and then cross it over your right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift, exhale. Coming back on both knees. Sit for a moment on your heels or do something different. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, open the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe look up. Then start to bring your hands behind you. Fingertips maybe facing the buttocks. Then inhale, lift the hips up. Open the chest and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale and exhale. From here, come on your heels, come on your feet, so you roll towards your heels. Come towards your feet. Place the feet hip width and come into dangling pose. So reach up with your sitting bones, keep a bend in the knees, and you can grab your elbows if you want to. Feel if your head is heavy, your neck is relaxed. So we try to create more length between our vertebrae by just hanging down. Maybe you want to sway from left to right. Now let go of your elbows and place your hands maybe on your shins. And then slowly start to roll your spine up all the way to a standing position. Okay. Now inhale, circle hands up towards the sky. When exhale, roll your spine all the way back into a dangling pose. So we're going to move on the rhythm of the breath. So when you inhale, you roll your spine up on one inhale. And on one exhale, you roll your spine down. So move on the rhythm of your breath just a couple of times. Rolling your spine up and down. Keep a soft bend in the knees. And then we're going to do the last one. And then all the way up. Reach up. And with an exhale, bring the hands before the heart in prayer. Okay. Place the feet together. Focus on the feet. And we're going to do a balance pose. So root down your right foot into the earth. And first lift the left knee up. Maybe hands around your shin. Lengthen the spine, keep the shoulders on your back. And we're going to do a tree pose. So you can choose your tree pose. You can place your foot on the floor, on your calf, or maybe towards your thigh. Press your thigh against your foot sole, keep the core engaged, lift the chest, shoulders on your back, hands maybe before the heart. If you want to do another variation, feel free to do so. And then slowly bring the knee in front of you and prepare for your warrior three. So keep the hips even. The left hip is the same height as your right hip. Keep the left leg active. Try to straighten both legs. Shoulders on your back. One more breath here. Inhale And when exhale, place both feet next to each other. Round your spine. And on the inhale, start to, well, come all the way up. And exhale, hands before the heart. Focus on the left foot, root it down into the earth. Then bring the right knee up. Standing up, long and tall. And then find your tree pose. So you can choose. Activate the core, shoulders on your back. Press with your thigh against your foot sole and maybe hands before the heart or your other variation, your choice. Then bring the knee in front of you and prepare for your warrior 3. So always notice your hips and the legs, of course. Keep the foot active. Imagine you push with your right foot against a wall. Shoulders on your back. Hips even. Inhale. And when exhale, place your feet, well, hip width. Then point the toes out and the heels in for your Yogi squat Malasana. Well, if Malasana is very difficult, then you can do your happy baby on your back if you want to. Yes. It's also possible to place something under the heels, maybe blocks or a rolled up blanket. Hands before the heart. See if you can bring the elbows between your knees to open the hips a bit more. And then we stay here maybe for 2 or 3 breaths more. So a happy baby on your back is a perfect, well, other pose if Malasana is not possible. And we're going to do one more breath here, inhaling. And exhaling, sit on your buttocks. When we sit on the buttocks, we're going to straighten the left leg. And then you can bring your other variation like this. And we're going to bend the right knee and bring the heel next to the thigh. See if you can point the knee straight forward. So we try to make an internal rotation, and also possible to do another variation, a half butterfly. Okay, now root down your sitting bones into the earth. If you sit in your half butterfly, or when you sit in a half saddle pose, bring the arms up, inhale. And when exhale, we're going to turn. We make a twist, so place your left hand on the outside of your leg, other hand behind you. Inhale to create length. When exhale, you can look over your right shoulder. Try to keep the left foot active, the toes are pointing up. Root down your sitting bones into the earth, lengthen the crown. One more breath, inhale. And when exhale, turn towards the center and then lean on your left buttock. And then, well, free your right leg. Make some windshield wipers. So you place the feet hip width and move the legs from left to right. Extend the right leg forward or straighten the right leg forward and then place the left leg next to it. Try to point the knees straight forward, try to keep the knees next to each other or do your other variation. Okay, heel is next to the thigh and see if you can point the toes towards the back of the mat. Keep the right foot flexed, so up the toes. Right hand on the left leg, other hand behind you. Inhale to create length. When exhale, start to turn and look over your left shoulder. So try to keep your spine long and tall. Keep the foot active, face soft, shoulders relaxed. Observe the impact of the pose on your body. Always try to be aware of the sensations in your body by each pose. And then maybe one more breath here. Inhale. With an exhale, we're going to turn towards the front. Now bring your foot soles together and shuffle a little bit forward until you sit on the front of your sitting bones. You can grab your feet or your ankles. Inhale to create length in the spine. And exhale, start to move forward and try to create a movement from your hips. Keep the spine long and tall. And at last, you bend your head towards the earth. Sitting in a butterfly. Observe the stretch by your inner thighs, outer thighs, around the hips. One more breath here. On the next inhale, come all the way up. And with an exhale, you can cross your ankles and then back into a tabletop. Come even. Finally back into a tabletop. Extend the right leg behind you. Inhaling. When exhaling, we're going to cross the right over the left into a half shoelace. And then you open the ankles until there is enough space for your sitting bones. If this is very difficult, you can place a block between your ankles, maybe a cushion, or you straighten the left leg. So you sit down. So if this is very difficult, then straighten the left leg. Yes. And then bring the right knee over the left knee. Yes. Okay. When you're ready, inhale to create a long, tall spine. When exhale, start to reach forward. So come all the way forward, forward, forward. And maybe place your hands on the floor. We take a couple of breaths here. I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to follow the next step. Okay, 2 more breaths. In a half shoelace or a full shoelace. 1 more. And then slowly coming up. Now, place your right foot on the floor and then take a big step towards the side. Turn your toes a bit in, heels a bit out. Hands under the nose and start to lengthen the spine. Inhale first. When exhale, start to walk your hands back. Try to bring the fingertips in one line with the toes. Elbows are pointing backwards. Up. Try to spread the weight evenly over your toes and your heels. And then maybe 1 or 2 more breaths. And then start to walk the hands towards the front of the mat into a low lunge. So feet hip width and square the hips. Moving the hips towards the midline. Left hand stays. Bring the right arm up into your twist. Keep the hips even. So sometimes your right hip wants to move forward. So keep the hips even. Reach up with your fingertips and open the chest. Inhale. And exhale, back on hands and knees into tabletop. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So left knee towards the chest and then cross it over your right into a shoelace. Then open the ankles until you have enough space for your sitting bones and then move carefully. See if you can bring your sitting bones between your heels. And maybe, again, sit on something higher, maybe a block or something else. And maybe straighten the right leg. Okay, ready? Lengthen the spine. Inhale, with an exhale, start to reach forward. Slowly start to walk your hands back. Press your left foot into the earth and then a big step towards the side with your right leg. So with your right leg, inhale here, with an exhale, again start to walk your fingertips in one line with the toes and bring the crown towards the earth and spread the weight evenly. One more breath here. Start to walk towards the front of the mat into a low lunge there. Square the hips. And then when you're ready, make your twist. So bring the arm up towards the sky. Reaching up, hips even, chest open, front knee bent. One more breath. Inhale. And even exhale, back on hands and knees. Then we back on hands and knees. Slowly sit on your buttocks. So when we're sitting on our buttocks, we're going to bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg and bring the left leg more towards the side. So we're going to make a side bend. Place the left hand on the inside of the left leg. Keep the foot flexed and reach with your right arm behind you. Open the chest. Inhale, with an exhale, start to reach with your right hand towards your left foot. Gently push with your left arm against your leg so you can open the chest. Reaching with your fingertips. Keep the armpit up towards the sky. So for a nice side bend, don't forget to keep the foot flexed. Nice stretch for the side, between the ribs. And of course, inner thigh on the right side. And maybe under the left leg. One more breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay, on the next inhale, come all the way up and change legs. So right leg towards the side, left foot on the inside of the right leg. Place your right hand on the inside of the right, gently push so you open. Reach your left arm behind you, inhale, exhale, start to reach with your left hand towards your right foot. And then observe your position. Is your foot flexed? Armpit up towards the ceiling or sky, if you are lucky. Feel how it is with this side. Sometimes one side of our body is a bit tighter. So maybe one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, coming all the way up, sitting upright. Now from here you can lay on your left side of the body. And when you're going to lay on your mat, then place yourself on the edge of the left or of your mat. Bring your hand under your ear or close by your ear. And see if you can press your armpits if there's no space under your armpits. Okay, now place your right hand in front of your chest. Pull the belly in and the tailbone in, so keep the core active. Keep the feet active, so imagine you are standing on the floor. And when you look down, maybe you see only your feet. So keep everything active and then start to bend the right knee and place your foot on your thigh. So think about your tree pose. Now keep the balance and grab with those 3 fingers your toe and start to lift it up into the sky. Keep the pose, don't roll towards your back. So lean on the left side, keep the core active. You can use your foot to stabilize. One more breath. Inhale. When exhale, now slowly start to roll on your back. Hold on to your leg. Grab with your left hand your right foot. If this is very difficult, use a strap or maybe something else. A towel is also possible. Extend the right or straighten the right leg towards a right arm towards the side. Inhale. When exhale, bring the leg towards the other side, so towards the left. You can hold on to your leg. If this is very difficult, then bend the knee. Now, when you're here, if you want to, you can make a cat pulling its tail. You don't have to. Maybe this is enough for today. If you want to do a cat pulling its tail, then start to bend the left leg and grab with your right hand your foot or your ankle. Look over your right shoulder or look up towards the sky, your choice. One more breath. If you have with your right hand your left foot, and let it go and straighten the left leg. Now see if you can turn on your back, use your core, and then let go of your leg. And then we're going to repeat this on the other side, so the right side. I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to follow. And then don't forget, move your body towards the edge of your mat. So first, take your position. Try to bring your armpit closer towards the earth. Keep the core active, belly button in, tailbone in. Keep the feet active, look down so you can only see your feet. Place your left hand in front of you and then start to bend the knee. Catch with those 3 fingers your big toe and start to lift it up towards the sky. Keep pushing your heel away from you and keep the balance. So don't roll towards your back. Try to be on your right side. Tailbone in, belly button in. Your right foot is there to stabilize the position and your core, of course. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Start to roll on towards your back. Hold on to your foot. Now when you're here, you can grab with your right hand your left foot. Left arm alongside or straighten the left arm towards the side. And then maybe bring the left leg towards the right. If this is not possible, then bend the knee. Okay, now when you're here, you can hold on to your leg if you want to. And if you want to do your cat pulling its tail, then grab with your hands your foot. Lean as much as possible on your shoulders and on your spine. You can look up towards the ceiling or look over your left shoulder. And you can always use a strap or something else if you want to. One more breath. If you hold on to your foot and let it go, your right foot, right leg, straighten it. Then roll on towards your spine, use your core. And then let go of your foot. Place the feet hip width. When the feet are hip width, make cactus arms or straighten your arms. And start to make some big windshield wipers, moving the legs from left to right. You can also place your feet if you want to place them on the edges of the mat. So hip width or edges. Now when your feet are on the edges of the mat and the knees are pointing up, inhale first, and with an exhale let the knees go towards the right. Keep your spine and your shoulders on the floor for a nice stretch on the left side. Try to keep the legs heavy. Maybe you feel a gentle stretch by the hip, outer thigh on the left side, ribs. One more breath here. And then feet are still on the edges of the mat. Point the knees up towards the sky. And then the legs, the knees are going towards the left side. Try to keep the legs heavy. And also observe if your shoulders and your spine is as much as possible on the floor. Observe the stretch on the right side of your body. Then bring the knees up towards the sky. Wrap your hands around your shins. Bring the knees closer towards your chest. Maybe closer. And then point your nose towards your knees and make yourself as small as possible. Place your head back on the floor. Start to make circles or maybe sway the knees from left to right. Give your lower back a short massage. And then straighten the legs, arms alongside the ears. On the next inhale, start to lengthen the whole body. So inhale, big exhale. One more time, inhale. Big exhale. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Place the legs hip width. And before you go into Savasana, it's always nice to take a deep inhale first. And with an exhale, release any tension there's in your body. And maybe one more. Inhale. And exhale. And then enjoy your Savasana. Relax your whole body. Feel the weight of your body, the mat, the earth beneath you. And then allow your body some time to, well, to rest. And you can make your Savasana as long as you want to. It's nice to make your Savasana maybe 3 minutes, maybe a bit longer if you want to. But just enjoy your Savasana. I'm going to close our practice. My sisters, they stay a bit longer in Savasana. Well, I want to thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your relaxed flow. And, well, maybe till another time. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.